Alright guys, so welcome back to another video from me. Whatever, who cares. Side by side look at the Freewing F86 and Mig15 64mm models. And they are sweet. Sweet looking, nice, very nice looking. I didn't do a build video on either of these. I mean, if you've built these models before, you know the rules. Fucking stiffen it, stiffen it, stiffen it. So, this one here, the Saber, it came with some little tiny rod to connect the wings here. Maybe about this long. It goes in about this far on each wing. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. So, I drove them down the wings. Down the wings. And then I have two connecting spars across the wings. I did do a flight video on this once already, and the land, when I was coming in for a landing, a little gust of wind took the wing and pushed it over right, and it pretty much landed on this wingtip, and then kind of boom came down onto the fuel tanks, and no damage at all. No damage whatsoever. MiG-15 is a little different than this plane here, the F86. And let me tell you why. The MiG-15 it's typical MiG shit, man. It's so like ass indie. If you throw it up, all that wants to happen is the tail wants to go down, the nose wants to go up. It's just not, it's never enough weight in the nose of the MiGs for some reason. I don't know. So, I run this one on a 30C, 11.1 volt, 1350 milliamp battery. It does just fine, and I get really long flight times out of it because it's only 1350 milliamps. And then the MiG. In the MiG, I use, hold on one second, let me grab it. And it's specifically for weight. It doesn't mean that I wanted any more power to be going to the plane. The Admiral 1800. These are exclusively through Motion RC. Great batteries, guys. I don't give a shit what anybody says. They're good batteries. As long as you treat them good, any battery will do well. You know, don't overcharge them. Don't charge past the maximum rate. If it says only charge at 1 amp, only charge at 1 amp. So it's going to take a little bit longer, dude. And would you rather have a bad battery up in the air and then risk crashing your whole plane, or do it the right way, charge them right, make sure that they're charged thoroughly on a low ampage, and enjoy having your battery for the 2 plus 300 cycles that it's worth. Now, the 1350 milliamp battery is it's a lot smaller. It is. So you can see the difference. Okay, the weight on this one is about 155 on the Admiral, and the weight on this one is about 118, 119. You need the extra weight for the MiG because it helps her tremendously with the nose problems that these planes have, the MiGs have. It'll allow you to keep that nose down without having to put a hell of a lot of trim into it. When you start messing with your trims too much, then you're not getting the up elevator that you deserve when you're putting too much down elevator in to keep that nose down. So, I mean, I just run a slightly heavier battery. It's about 30 grams heavier. This E-Flight 3S, there it goes. E-Flight 3S, 11.1 volt, 1350 milliamp, 30C rated battery. Awesome. Awesome battery right here, man. This is just an awesome battery for this plane in particular. They're pretty much both the same speed. They go about the same speed. Just like in real life, the Saber has a little bit better of a roll rate, I think, anyways. I think that's because of the low positioning of the V-tail. They don't have their V-tail up here on the top of the on top of the stabulator fin here. They have it down low. On the MiG, they don't have it low. They've got it up on the top of their stabulator fin. So that causes the roll to be a little different, I think. I think that's what it is anyways. Because if you put the same tail that's on the Saber on the MiG, then I think that the flight characteristics would be surprisingly similar. But that's the side-by-side. They both come with 30 amp ESCs, 4800 brushless outrunners, 4800 kV brushless outrunners, 64 millimeter fan unit, and they book, man. I hear people, oh, well, I'm gonna put my own stuff in them and da-da-da-da-da, make it go even faster. You don't need to make these things go any faster. They are lightning fast as they come. They're a little loud. The only thing that I would suggest, really, is maybe, I don't know. I would just suggest flying them. Just fly them slow at first. Start off slow. Then once you get used to it, then you can start full throttling stuff. They're really, really, really pretty models, and I for one don't want to mess them up. I don't like seeing my models crashed. I really don't. I don't like putting them back together after I've already spent all that time and effort into putting them together and putting them together right. I don't just half-ass these things, man. I put them together right. This one's got carbon fiber all the way through it as well, carbon fiber rods. But look at this. Right here is a carbon fiber rod down the wing. Down the wing. In the MiG anyway. That's already pre-installed. They already put that in there for you. On this one's already pre-installed too. Carbon fiber rod down the wing. Carbon fiber rod down the wing. And I also have extra carbon fiber rods down the wings as well. I kind of lost track of what I was saying back then, back a minute ago. That's part of my disability. I suffer from severe memory issues due to my few tours that I spent in Iraq. So my mental game is off. I just sometimes just forget what I'm talking about sometimes, and that's just part of it, man. Post-traumatic stress disorder. It gets the best of any human. I thought myself being a pretty tough individual, pretty strong, high tolerance to pain. I was a Golden Glove boxer in San Diego, and the mental game has really taken a toll on me. So I was trying to get to a point earlier in this video, and I just totally forgot, you guys. I spaced, and I'm sorry. But anyways, here they are, the side-by-side. Oh, that's what I was going to say. See, that's the memory thing. There it is right there. What I would suggest is maybe just switching to more fan blades. That'll kind of get rid of that sound and turn it more into an air suction sound and exhaust sound. That's what I was going to say. Make sure, yeah, change out your fan unit. I didn't change out my fan unit. I like that loud sound. I don't know what it is, but when I throw these in the air and just hearing that sound, man, it just, I don't know, it does something to me. But there they are, side-by-side comparisons. These are both brand new jets. They've only been flown a couple of times. Another cool thing about Motion RC is they come with skid plates. There's skid plates here and here on the bombs, and then down here on the nose, which is a very, very important spot if you're belly landing. All you belly landers out there, that's a very important spot to have one, man, because the front of your plane ends up just getting smashed up a little bit just on landings. I mean, no matter how soft you land, it's still going to bump there repetitively over time. And just loosens up the foam, and then once the foam loosens, I don't know, it's just not the same anymore. The MiG also, no glue on bombs or no glue on cannons for this one. The actual cannons are actually plastic there. That is a complete plastic piece that just goes right there. I'm probably going to add another plastic piece right there, like a little half circle right there. It's already kind of marked out where I want it. And then I'm going to put another plastic piece there, right there. Yeah, see, that came pre-pressed like that. I didn't actually make those marks in the foam. They came like that. But I'm actually going to cut a half circle out right there and put another piece of plastic right there. And then plastic on the tail. With these MiGs, when they land, they have a tendency to come in ass heavy. So that was a pretty cool design, putting another piece of plastic right there, because then the ass end of your plane gets all kinds of messiness going on. Right here, you'll see a carbon fiber spar sticking out. and that's because it's drove all the way up the tail, all the way up, all the way up. There's another one drove right down right there. There's another carbon fiber spar that I drove in right there, except that one is I broke it off, so obviously you didn't want a carbon fiber spur sticking out. And then both of these both of the V-tails coming off, each elevator has a spar running out almost to the tip. I didn't want to chance it and end up poking a hole out or something, because it gets really thin. As you can see, it gets really, really thin. So I didn't want to chance messing it up. But there it is, guys, the side-by-side comparisons of the Freewings F86 and Mig15. Both of them are great. I have no complaints about either of them. As long as you get your CG correct, you have no problems. I hope you found this video informational. I hope you like what you saw here, and stay tuned for more videos, more flight videos and such. And have a good day. Later.